You're now watching No Shelf Control with the one and only Shannon.
Hi, this is Shannon from No Shelf Control again. Thank you for joining me on my channel tonight. Tonight I want to talk about something called Net Galley. I have had a couple of viewers who have heard me talk about Net Galley in some of my book reviews and the fact that I get some of my books from Net Galley and have asked, what is it and how do I use it? So I have my t-shirt on tonight that says Bibliophobia, the fear of running out of books. So I thought that this would be a good topic and a good t-shirt to wear for this topic. Because we all, want more books. Everybody who loves reading is always looking for an opportunity to have more books come across our to-be-read pile. And NetGalley is a great way to do that. So for those of you who know anything about publishing, early in the publishing process, after the book is primarily made, but before it goes out to stores, there's something called an advanced reader copy. And publishers and sometimes the author can provide those advanced reader copies to whomever they choose. Generally, that's done so that the advanced readers can provide reviews, get the word out about the book, do pre-orders, just build some hubbub about the book so that it sells well when it comes out into the stores. Well, NetGalley is a mechanism for the publishers to do that. So what NetGalley offers is two things. They offer e-ARCs or e-advanced reader copies and audiobooks. I don't know if they call those audio ARCs or not, but they offer those two formats. You can get a book either electronically or an audiobook. And these are all books that haven't been published yet or have been published very recently. So basically you log in, you create a login, create an account, and fill out some personal information. The key to being accepted as someone who receives books through NetGalley is that you have to guarantee that you'll do reviews. So you either need to be someone who has a blog, who has a YouTube channel, or even somebody who just does reviews on Goodreads. So as long as you're willing to review the books that you read, they're happy to provide books to you. Now, not everybody who requests every book is going to get it. And sometimes the more popular books are a little hard to come by. But you can log on to NetGalley, create a logon, identify the categories that you're interested in reading books for. And then on your dashboard, anytime you log in, you'll see books recommended for you. And then you'll also see the categories that you've chosen going down the left. So for example, I have biographies and memoirs, historical fiction, contemporary fiction, those different categories down the left. And they have everything in the categories from, horror and historical fiction to craft books and parenting books, manga and graphic novels. So you can pick books from any of these different categories. So you'll be taken to the page where you can actually see the book covers for the books that are available in whatever category you've chosen. You click on one of the book covers that looks interesting to you and you can read the blurb about the book. At that point, you'll click the button requesting that the e-ARC be sent to you. And you have a few checkboxes to check. Why are you interested in this book? Did you like the book cover? Do you like how the book sounds? Have you heard a lot about the book? Are you familiar with the author? And you click the check boxes next to the reasons that you're interested in reading this book. Now, at the time you set up your profile, you've also identified how you're going to provide your reviews. So are you going to provide them directly through NetGalley and also publish them on Goodreads? Or do you have a blog? Do you have a YouTube channel? How is this information going to get communicated? So the publishers will look at what you submitted. So what book is it that you requested? What did you check as far as why you're interested in the book? How many other people they have requesting this book? And if they decide to make that book available to you, you will get an email and then you will also see it in a list called Your Library in NetGalley that you can click on. Now, what happens when you get access to that e-ARC or audiobook is you can click on it in a couple of formats, especially for the e-arcs. There is a NetGalley app that's available on your phone. If you're on your phone, you can simply click on it and it'll bring the e-arc up on your phone. You can read it directly there. You can, primarily from your computer, click on the Kindle icon. And if you have set up Kindle in your profile, it'll send it to your Kindle app, and then you can read it wherever you have your Kindle app. Or if it's an audiobook, you also have to set up the link between NetGalley and your Audible account. And when you click on that link, it will send it to Audible. Now, as far as setting up those accounts and making sure there's a connection between NetGalley and Kindle or NetGalley and Audible, you actually have to go into either the Amazon website and go to Content and Devices, then find the email address that is specifically assigned to the Kindle device that you want to have this sent to first. For me, it's my 12th iPhone. You can see how many Apple products I've had over the course of my lifetime, but it's my 12th iPhone that's listed here. And I'm going to pick up the email address that's associated with that. And I'm just going to enter it into the NetGalley website where it allows me to do that. Same thing for Audible. When I go to the Audible website, I can see what the link is between Audible and NetGalley and put that link into my NetGalley profile. So I've had a fair bit of success in requesting NetGalley books and having them made available to me, reading them, and then I do the actual reviews. It is really important that if you request the book, you follow up and do a review. One of the things that it does keep track of in your profile is the percentage of books that you've been given that you have provided a review on. So I'm sure that the publishers also look at that when they consider whether or not to give you a new book. So that is NetGalley and how it works. If you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I would love it if you would like and subscribe. And I hope that you have a lot of luck in requesting new books for yourself. Thanks.
Thank you for watching No Shelf Control with Shannon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
Take it off the shelf and let's get